Okay, so we all know there's a group called the Illuminati that is enslaving humanity and fucking our minds up by feeding us lies and stuff like that. Now, I'm about to go over the very basic fundamentals of who the Illuminati are and what they consist of, and a little bit about what they do and the truth. So, they consist of Pleiadians, Anunnakis, Vrils, Reptilians, Arcturians, Andromedians. Who else? Some evil humans. And oh yeah, the Orion, the Zeta Grays. And there are many other extraterrestrials that are here. And basically what they do is they are underground. They have enslaved humanity for so long, they've caused resets. So they're underground, under the earth. And well, not under the earth, but they're underground, underwater, under lakes, under oceans, in the mountains, with cities, bases. And what they do is they have advanced technology. And so they monitor us above the ground with advanced technology. They've been here for a long time. And there's one group in particular, which is the Pleiadians. Now, watch out for these Pleiadians. They give you some truth and they give you some lies. And they pretend to be nice. They're very, very, very sneaky. Very sneaky. Watch out for these Pleiadians. I'm telling you, they are sneaky as fuck. This is why the truth is important. The reason why knowing the truth is important is because these people rely on you not knowing the truth. So if you don't know the truth, you're susceptible to believing in the lies. But when you know the truth, you can tell when they're lying and you no longer comply. So you need to know these things so that way you can navigate through this world and understand what's going on. And you will have inner peace and all that type of shit. You won't be freaking out. You won't be in fear. All that shit goes away once you actually start understanding what's going on. The Pleiadians are, not all of them are bad, but the ones that are here are bad. And there's millions of them. And they're terrible. And they're all throughout our governments, celebrities, and they're in Antarctica. And so you can go on the internet right now and type in Taygeta, which is where some of them are from, which is Taygeta. You go on X or the internet, type in Taygeta, you'll see some Pleiadians actually speaking. But what they do is they pretend to be good. They pretend to be nice. They say, oh, we have UFOs, aircrafts, and cities in Antarctica, underground, in the oceans. But the same people who do that are the reptilians. So they pretend to be good when they're fucking not. So the Pleiadians, on the other hand, they're not humans, but they have the human body. They look like white people, but they're not white people. They're Pleiadians. They're their own species that comes from a planet outside of Antarctica. And they're right next door, along with the Anunnakis that are from planet Nibiru, which is far south of the universe, which I can show you on the map. They are colonizing us, and they do it from underground. And the reason why they do all this stuff from underground is because we cannot see them. If we see who they are, it would wake up everybody instantly, and it will cause a lot of riots too. And so what they've been doing is they've also had cloning technologies.
It's real.
Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to Psychosec. Can I answer any questions?
What is it all about?
Well, we're a company that produces 100% organic human sleeves. You're probably wondering what's a human sleeve. Well, if you gather around, I can let you know what we do here. details. So here at Psychosec, we've been able to achieve true immortality by taking your human consciousness and storing it on a device called a cortical stack. It's implanted in the base of your neck, and it collects and stores everything that makes you you. Every memory, every emotion, every sensation, everything you've ever experienced gets stored on this little device. You can see it here on the screen that's about to come up. You guys just follow me. All the information is stored on this device and can be digitally transferred from one sleeve that you currently occupy into the sleeve of your choosing.
Sleeves are basically human bodies we grow in our lab. They're organically real. Bones, tissue, organs, everything. These are the best bodies you'll ever have, period. Nothing can hurt these bodies, but they are human. So if something were to happen to them, you can always change them out for a new one. That's why it says immortality becomes non-existent. Because you can be 50 in one body and change to your next body. You're as young as you feel. If you come this way, David's going to show you some 2018 models that you can choose from.
Well, you can choose which sleeve you desire. Now you can either have the sleeve that you have right now, or we have a selection of wonderful sleeves that we have made through Psychosec, fully genuine and organic produced. Now if you'd like to be taller, shorter, skinnier, if you'd like to have better vision, maybe strength in your body, you have the choice to choose a man or a woman's sleeve. Now if your sleeve becomes damaged or too old for your liking, simply remove from the cortical stack your DHF, your consciousness, to another, newer sleeve.
With this cloning technology that they've used, they can clone humans, they can grow you from a fetus, they can grow reanimated clones, which are dead people, and grow them by agitating their cells and basically growing a whole nother clone of them. They get your DNA samples when you donate blood or you go to the dentist and they have your saliva. They can use that to create clones of you against your will underground. And then they stick consciousness in their consciousness chips in their brains to keep them operating. And there's evidence of this everywhere. They show you in the movies and stuff like that. But I'm just going into the very basics. I'm not going to go into the complicated shit in this video. There's three things though that evil people will never mention. They will never mention Vrils. They will never mention the infinite lands and worlds and planets beyond Antarctica that extend out that way past Antarctica. There are no planets in the skies. The only things in the skies are stars, and no one comes from stars. They do not come from stars. They fly in and out of Earth's atmosphere, like I said, on the outside of the globe Earth, of the dome, because there's other ones. And the third one they won't mention the truth about is the Jesus Christ, which Jesus Christ is actually a substance, is actually a seed in the substance in your body, because the Bible is talking about a physiological process, and Jesus is the seed and Christ is the substance that comes down when you enlightened. When you get to the frequency of righteousness, you unlock your third eye or whatever, your third eye, pineal gland, and it activates dormant cells in your brain and body, which is your junk DNA, but that activates your God DNA, which those are the three things they will never mention. The Vrils, they have this proboscis that can stick into your eye. And when it goes into your eye, that lizard can kill the previous human's consciousness. And now that human is now being ran by a lizard's consciousness. And after about 3 to 4 years, they start to wear and tear, they get dementia, they can't operate the same. They mimic behavior, so they may seem like human, but they have no empathy. And so this is where you get the eye symbolism from by the Illuminati. And that's where you get the sh from with the Illuminati. So the people that don't talk about it, that's a sign that they're not going to talk about it and keep quiet, which means that they know about it, they won't tell you. The Vrils come from the lands of custodians. They call them custodians or parasitic races because they are parasitic, but the Vrils do not come from planet Earth. They come from the lands of custodians that are around the Anunnakis and planet Nibiru and all those things. And they'll lie to you and say that they're indigenous to Earth. None of these motherfuckers are from here. They invaded us. None of them are from here. Yeah. And there's a lot of these parasites that are all around us. There's millions and millions of them, maybe around a few 100 million of these parasites and clones and people with chips in their heads that are just released into the public. They've been around us forever. They've been around us since the beginning. Well, not the beginning of time, but they've been around us for a long time in slavery, which is pretty fucked because it's a lot of them. This is the very basics, though. There's a lot more to this, but I just wanted to get this out here. There are actual reptilians and other species of beings that are here enslaving us, and people don't understand that. But you have to gain the mental fortitude to ignore all the fucking idiots.